Fundamental right is part 3 and the PSP in part 4 are based on contradictory philosophy. Fundamental right primary to rights of individual like right to property, while DPSP primacy to right of society. Example land reforms 39B and C. Judicial pronouncement and constitutional amendments. Champa Champakaram Dorai Rajan case, 1951, first case regarding the conflict between fundamental right and DPSP. Outcome: in case of any conflict, fundamental right would be prevail. Fundamental right can be amended by Parliament to implement DPSP by Constitutional Amendment Act. First Constitutional Amendment 1951 inserted Article 31A and 31B, that is 9th schedule, to save laws from being challenged on ground of contravents contravention to FRs. Sankari Prasad case 1951. FRs are subjected to Parliament's power to amend the Constitution. Gulak Nath case 1967. FRs are sacrosanct, cannot be amended by Parliament to implement DPSP. 24th Amendment 1971 added clause 4 in article 368 and clause 3 in article 13 absolute power to parliament to amend the constitution. 25 amendment 1971 added article 31C immunity to laws enacted for implementing 39B and C from any challenge on grounds of violation of article 14, 19 and 31. Keswanandan Bharti case 1973, parliament can amend the fundamental rights to implement TPSP without changing basic structure. 42 Amendment 1976, Parliament amended Article 31C and accorded primacy to all TPSP over fundamental rights, that is Article 14, 19 and 31. Minerva Bill case 1980. Supreme Court struck down the extension of supremacy to all DPSP, balance and harmony between FRs and DPSP, basic structure of constitution. Thus, fundamental right enjoys supremacy over DPSP. However, Parliament can amend the fundamental right to implement DPSP without altering the basic structure. Civil service refers to career civil servants who are permanent executive branch of government and are the backbone of administrative machinery. Institutionality, quality, adherence to principle of public service, rule of law, welfare, uh, social justice, crucial drivers of economic performance to maintain law and order. Gurugram Riots 2023, to provide for ease of doing business and easy exist, to move away from inefficient public sector to clearly focused public sector. Former IS Dr. P.D. Senoy optimized the performance of Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation. Smrita Sabharwal, Fund Your City campaign. Ritu Maheshwari implemented digital smart meters to stop theft of electricity. Challenges faced by civil servants. Status quoist, political interference, lack of openness, corruption. Civil service reforms. Second ARC, mandatory training and induction stage and periodic training. Second ARC, most suitable person for the post. Niti Aayog, direct induction of domain experts, that is lateral entry, code of ethics and conduct for minister and bureaucrats. The steel frame of India, as said by Sardar Patel, must be stopped from getting rusted by implemented suitable reforms. Urban heat islands are the local and temporary phenomena in which certain pockets within a city experiencing higher heat load than its surroundings. Key deciding factor how well surface in both the environment absorb and hold heat. Rural area, industrial area, city area, parks, rural area, urban heat island, average temperature is greater. Urban heat island. Factor contributing formation of urban heat island. Dark surfaces, example, paved roads, parking slots absorb solar radiation as heat, lower albedo. Anthropogenic and heat discharges. Manufacturing industries, transportation system, lightning, heat from these sources warm the urban atmosphere. Urban geometry. Tall buildings provide multiple surfaces for reflection and absorption of sunlight, leading to increase in heat intensity. High-rise concrete buildings mm, also trap outgoing radiation, also act as barrier to airflow and winds. Greenhouse effect, CO2 and other greenhouse gases act like blanket, absorbing heat. Lack of vegetation, leading to reduced evapotranspiration. Impact of urban heat highlight, heat wave, increased cost of energy, poor water and air quality, impact on health of human and flora fauna. Measures to be taken, promote natural vegetation, ventilized roof, ventilated roofs, building orientation with adequate gap, use of light color surface material, example white color, use pre-permeable material, install solar panel on rooftop, construct water bodies in urban area and promote rainwater harvesting, promote green fuel for vehicles. The need of the hour is to adhere to environmentally sustainable solution like green building code, which makes the building eco-friendly. Underemployment is a measure of total number of people in an economy who are unwillingly working in low skill and low paying jobs because they cannot get full time jobs that use their skills. Underemployment is the key problem. Niti Aayog 3-year action agenda says rather than unemployment, mm, underemployment is the key problem. Agriculture, uh, in agriculture 46% are employed labor, but it contributes only 20% to GDP. Impact, earning capacity reduced, reduction in productivity, reduction in standard of living, low level of GDP. Reason for underemployment, techno economical issues, economical and technological advancement leading to replacement of energy entry level jobs by machines, AI, ChatGPT, etc., no timely upgradation of skills, social factors, overpopulation, and societal pressure to get a job, low utilization of human capital, lack of high productivity jobs result in productive capacity of employed population as underutilized. Measures to counter the issue, use of labor intensive technology, example textile, leather, pet footwears, diversification and increased investment in agriculture, explore new global market for manufactured goods under Make in India initiative, promotion of vocational courses for regular upgradation of skills, coastal employment, agro-processing industries, export zones will attract much multinational firms. The experience of South Korea and China shows that manufacturing sector has the ability to compete, hold the key for creation as well-paid jobs. Chandrayaan 3, which was launched in July 23 by ISRO, is a follow-on mission to Chandrayaan 2 to show safe landing and roving capabilities on lunar surface. Key features: lander module Vikram, rover Pragyan, propulsion module, LBM-3 launch vehicle. Changes made in Chandrayaan 3: expansion of landing area to provide safe landing, more fuel with lander to enable long distance travel. Lander has solar panel on all four sides, high resolution image from Chandrayaan 2 to be used to determine landing area, use of laser Doppler velocimeter to monitor lander's speed, use of laser Doppler velocimeter to monitor lander's speed, decision to land near lunar south pole. This region is believed to have water molecule in substantial amount. Extreme environment and permanent shadowed region, provide preserved record of Moon's history and early solar system. Scientists believe that fossil record of early planetary system may be present in cold trap. India's technological progress and strategic thinking. ISRO can develop and demonstrate innovative technologies for safe landing, navigation, resource utilization. Shift in India's space program from utilitarian to space exploration. This will also attract private investment in space technology. If successful, India to become fourth country in the world after USA, Russia, China. The success of Chandrayaan 3 would help stimulate the advancement of technologies and inspire a future generation of explorers and scientists. Naxalism is an armed rebellion against the state driven by leftist ideology. The objective is to capture state power through violent means. Naxalism as a social issue, violation of human rights, untouchability, lack of political participation, denial of dignity. Naxalism as an economic issue, lack of skill set, forced eviction of tribals, poverty, unemployment. disruption of traditional occupation, shortage of credit, Naxalism as a development issue, infrastructure deficit, lack of routine administration, lack of health and education facilities, discontent against government and administration, Naxalism, violent internal security threat. Former PM Manmohan Singh said Naxalism is the most significant threat to internal security of India. Most left-wing extremism affected districts were 25 in 2021. Spread of left-wing extremism, Red Corridor, emerging issues with Naxalism, increased use of technology like drones, satellites, phone, etc., use of social media for recruitment, involvement of foreign groups for funds and arms. Women occupy 60% of total Maoist cadre. Spread of ideology in urban areas. Growing linkage between Naxalites and group and transnational criminal network. Example smuggling and drug trafficking, steps taken by government, Samadhan, aspirational district program, Rosni scheme, civil action program, multi-layered strategy, use of force to counter the aggressiveness of insurgents, address the grievance of alienated people by infrastructure upgrade and socio-economic development, address the political demands and example decentralization and participative democracy, coordination between central government and state government, public perception management to counter their ideology, effective surrender and rehabilitation policy through a holistic approach focusing on development and security related investments such as left wing can be successfully tackled. An earthquake is the sudden shaking of earth crust. The impact of earthquake is sudden, without any warning, thus impossible to predict. Earthquake-related hazards, tsunami, ground shaking, landslide, fire risk, change of river course. Vulnerability India. According to BIS, 58.6% of the country's land area is prone to earthquake of moderate to very high intensity. Indian plate is driving into Eurasian plate at a rate of 47 mm per year. Himalayan belt, young fold mountains prone to earthquake. Andaman and Nicobar Island, seafloor displacement and underwater volcanoes. Increasing population and unscientific land use. Major disaster. Woods 2001, huge loss of life and property. Tsunami 2004, underwater seismic activity, flooded coastal area. Kashmir 2005, damage to infrastructure and communication. Vulnerability of India to earthquake requires following NDMA guidelines to ensure preservation of prevention of loss and of life and property. Compassion is the understanding for the suffering of others and an active desire to alleviate another's suffering. Mr. Om Kasera, District Collector of Kota, helped 50,000 students to reach home safely in lockdown. Compassion is the most gracious of virtues, goes beyond failing and promote each other, building social connections, address the root cause of suffering. IS officer Vikrant Rajawat worked hard to restore 178 water bodies in just 3 months at Karaikal. Compassion moves the world to address the social evils like poverty and hunger, prevents war or conflict, help to save the environment, protection of rights of minorities. The whole life of Mother Teresa is a lesson of love and compassion towards weaker section. Crisis of compassion may lead to mob lynching, atrocities against Dalits, civil war example Syria, Sudan. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxurious. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Dalai Lama. Thank you.